Guys, Matt down here at the range, and we are doing some testing of the Jmac MTC-1 muzzle brake compensator. MTC stands for multi-tool compensator. Really cool design. It's great. It's just like an AK. You can use it for a lot of different things outside of just, what it's essentially meant for, which is a muzzle brake. So let's go ahead and see how this thing performs. You guys can check out the other part of the video for how the tools work. Keeps it nice and flat. From Jmac Customs, this is the MTC-1. It stands for multi-tool compensator, #1. So this is a really cool tool / muzzle brake. Anytime you're using this as a tool, you want to make sure you take it off of the gun, just because that's not safe to do. There's a little card that's included with each one talking about potential projectiles, and definitely not to use this while it's on the gun as a screwdriver. Really cool feature. #1 cool feature about this is it accepts your bayonet. So that's beautiful right there. You've got a great muzzle brake here, and you can still use factory bayonet. So other cool things, let's go ahead and take this thing off real quick, and we'll show you some of the things it can do, because I've managed to block every bit out with my hand. Alright guys, here is the MTC-1, and you can see it has a flathead screwdriver tip in the front. This, I'll set it down here on the ground, or on the table. This little channel here works great for using on your gas tube release lever. You can also use it for other things, for prying open, etc. There's a hole here on the side in the J that's belled out a little bit. You can use that to put your cleaning rod through and gain extra leverage with. So like here on the bottom, you go ahead and put this in. You would drop the cleaning rod through this hole here and basically make a T-wrench. So you could loosen or tighten this as needed. And that works great for these other parts, like your screws in your stock here. Works for screw positions for your stock. That cut I was talking about works great to release this gas tube lever here. Take that off. You can use the front tip to pry up this cam here, if I can get in there nice and quickly like. Of course that would be challenging, because they're going to love these little tricks, pry bar tricks. So you can take that stuff apart there. Flathead screwdriver also works for taking off the rear sight. You could just push down in there and actually pop the rear sight off. I'm not going to do that right now. But other cool features, this doesn't often happen on AKs too much, but you can clean off carbon on the piston. Just wraps right around the piston nicely. This can get in here and clean carbon out of the grooves on the bolt, or excuse me, on the bolt carrier. And same thing can be applied here. We can do scraping on the bolt itself. You can clean in the bolt head, etc. Just a really nice little useful tool, and very cool that it works to compensate the muzzle rise as well. So we're going to go ahead and show you that as well using our full auto shotgun. So go ahead and let's take a second. Let me throw some mirrors on, and we'll go ahead and shoot this thing down at the range. You can see how it performs there too. Check out the MTC-1. Thing's a really cool muzzle brake compensator. Works as a tool too. Can even open your beer if you want when you're done shooting. Sweet.